Hello, my friends in Cindy's Corner. As you can see, I am outside and it's snowing. And so I brought some books to read to you for story time. And it is called Curious George's Snowy Day. If you've got this book, go get it so you can follow along. And in the meantime, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe so I don't miss my story readers out there. I know you enjoy story time with Cindy. So let's read about Curious George. We all love Curious George, and now he's got snow. Like I've got snow. I might have to go build y'all a snowman. All right, here's our title page. Curious George, Snowy Day. This is adapted based on the television TV series teleplay written by Lazar, Saric. George woke up to a wonderful surprise. It had snowed all night. George was curious about that clean white snow. Maybe he could build something out of it. "You go outside, George," said the man with the yellow hat. "I'll make us some cocoa for later." This was going to be a perfect day. George went out to play. Uh-oh, he sank right into the fluffy powder. Look at him, he sank down. It snowed a lot, didn't it? Bill, George's friend and neighbor, came by. He did not have any trouble walking on the snow. "Hey, George," Bill said, "I have an extra pair of cross-country skis you can have." He gave him some skis. Then Bill showed George how to ski by making zigzags through the snow. George could not wait to try it for himself. With skis, George could stay on top of the snow, and he followed Bill uphill. Suddenly, they heard a noise. Oink, 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 oink. Bill said, "I'm going to find out what that is. You wait here." George waited on top of the hill in the cold. His house looked so small and warm. George wanted to get home for his cocoa. Was Bill coming back? "Hey, George!" Bill shouted from the bottom of the hill. "I couldn't find whatever made that sound, but I have to head home now. Keep the skis and have fun." So George did for a while. Uh-oh, what's happened? Hit a bump. When George was tired, he skied down the hill toward home until he hit a rock. His skis flew off and George tumbled the rest of the way down. Doesn't look too fun there, does it? Well, he looks scared. George picked himself up at the bottom of the hill. What would he do now? He spotted two children pulling a sled. They were walking on the snow, but they did not have skis. How did they do it? It had to be those wide, flat shoes they wore. "Vinny, I think he likes our snowshoes," the girl said. George nodded. "Vicky and I live on the other side of the hill," said Vinny. "If you come home with us, we'll lend you our snowshoes so you can get home too. Climb aboard the sled." Now he's going to get a free ride, isn't he? Yeah. Look at him. It was fun to sail down another hill, but now George was farther from his house. "Here you go, monkey," Vicky said. She gave George her snowshoes and climbed on the sled. "Bye, monkey. Good luck." Oh, no. George began his long journey home. He was cold and tired, and climbing up the hill was hard work. The thought of a nice steaming cup of cocoa kept him going. Oink. George looked up. There was that noise again. He decided to follow it. A cold, lost pig. What was he doing out here all by himself? And how could George rescue the poor pig? George remembered how Vicky and Vinny had rescued him. What George needed was a sled. It had to be flat and big enough for the pig to sit on. A fallen sign nearby looked like a good choice. What a ride! It's on a sign. When George got home, he found his neighbor, Farmer Rankins, talking to the man with the yellow hat. "Thanks for bringing my pig home, George," the farmer said. "He got out last night before it snowed." "Good work, George," said the man with the yellow hat. "There's some cocoa waiting for you inside." That was exactly what George had hoped to hear. Skiing, snowshoeing, sledding, and now cocoa. It had been the perfect snowy day. And now look at him. He's taking a nap. Tell me, I'm hoping it snows enough that I can go out and make you a snowman. So, what do you do in the snow? And what would you have done if you found a lost pig? Would you have followed it? Do you go fall through the snow? Do you have snowshoes? Sleds? Share with me in Cindy's Corner. And boys and girls, most importantly, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe and share me with your friends and colleagues. It doesn't take but a second to share me. Tell them you don't want to miss story time with Cindy. And from there on, I'm going right now, and I think Mr. Tommy has made me some hot cocoa. So I'm going in to have a cup of hot cocoa. Have a great day, and remember, tell somebody you love them and give them a hug. Make their day. Make my day.